As I step through the door, fatigue clings to me like a heavy cloak, the echoes of my travels still ringing in my ears. The past few months have unfolded, like a relentless whirlwind of airports and hotel rooms, leaving me longing for the soothing embrace of my sanctuary. Yet, as I cross the threshold of the house, gently shutting the door with a soft click, the peace I long for is abruptly torn apart. The scene unfolding before my eyes leaves me breathless, a shocking revelation that I could never have foreseen. There he sits, a figure shrouded in shadows. Ethan, my stepson, lounged on the couch in the living room, the dim light of the lamp creating an unsettling aura that enveloped the space. I catch sight of him, his hand darting with an unsettling urgency, and for a heartbeat, time itself seems to freeze. He remains oblivious to my existence, ensnared in his own realm, his gaze fixed intently on the glowing screen of his laptop. He remains oblivious to my presence as I step inside, frozen in place, grappling with the uncertainty of my next move. A torrent of emotions crashes over me. Meet Ethan, the boy who has been a part of my life since his earliest days, the child my husband introduced into our shared journey. We've woven a tapestry of memories, from exhilarating family vacations to the warmth of Sunday morning breakfasts. As I witnessed his journey unfold, we exchanged moments of joy and sorrow, forging an unbreakable connection that set us apart. Yet, this is a reality I could have never foreseen. For a fleeting heartbeat, I contemplate slipping away, allowing him the solitude he craves. Yet my feet are anchored, refusing to budge from this very spot. An exhilarating rush of curiosity and daring sweeps over me, compelling me to engage in this enigmatic game. A spark of mischief ignites within me, whispering that this moment could herald the start of an enthralling adventure. With a deep breath, I steady myself, clearing my throat softly to herald my arrival. The sudden noise jolts Ethan, his hand halting mid-motion, a mix of guilt and shock etching itself across his features. His eyes, wide with surprise, lock onto mine, and in that fleeting instant, we are enveloped in a profound silence. The atmosphere charged with unvoiced emotions. I hold my ground, embracing a calmness that feels foreign yet necessary in this moment of uncertainty. "Hi, Ethan," I say, my voice steady and composed, masking the storm brewing beneath the surface. To my surprise, I stumbled upon you in this place at such an unexpected hour. His embarrassment hangs in the air, thick and suffocating. He opens his mouth, then closes it again. A silent battle raging within as he grapples with the elusive words that refuse to come forth. He stammers, his voice trembling with uncertainty. I never expected anyone to return so quickly. Here I stand, at the precipice of the unknown. I respond with a gentle smile, warmth radiating from my expression. His gaze hovers over my suitcase, a silent question hanging in the air, and I seize the moment to propel the conversation ahead. "Your father is absent for now, but he will return home by tomorrow. I believed I could outsmart the chaos and return before the storm hit." As I speak, I catch his gaze slipping away, a clear sign of his unease washing over him. With a daring stride, I plunge into the captivating depths of the strange and alluring. "Please continue, Ethan. I wouldn't dream of interrupting you." With bated breath, the story beckons to unfold further. I will hold my judgment. Every one of us harbors our own desires, deep and unyielding. A whirlwind of emotions dances across his face, each fleeting moment revealing a deeper story waiting to unfold. A swirl of confusion enveloped her, igniting a spark of curiosity, while a shadow of something darker lurked just beneath the surface, waiting to be uncovered. A flicker of doubt gnaws at my mind, whispering of a potential misstep. Yet the intoxicating allure of the unknown holds me firmly in place. I don't believe I can," he mumbles, his voice a fragile whisper that barely escapes his lips. "Utter nonsense, my dear. So you are a man, are you? Or perhaps you seek assistance? I propose," my voice playfully tinged with a dare. The silence that follows hangs thick in the air, charged with unvoiced emotions and hidden truths. I ventured into uncharted territory, breached a threshold, and now I hold my breath, anticipating his response. At last, he exhales, the sound heavy with a sense of defeat. I need your help, Lydia." Lydia. In the moments that count the most, I find myself stumbling, caught in the grip of uncertainty. The sound of my name echoes in the air, sending a shiver down my spine. A potent blend of intimacy and lurking danger. I move closer to him, my motives a blend of care and an unsettling allure. Tonight, Ethan, I want to help you understand yourself better. Let's talk openly about what's troubling you. As I draw near, he writhes, his uncertainty thick in the air. Yet, a fire ignites within me, urging me to shatter this barrier and delve into the uncharted depths of this exhilarating new dynamic. You trust me, don't you? He nods, a subtle movement barely noticeable, his eyes deep and swirling with uncertainty. As I settle beside him, my perfume envelops us, a quiet accomplice in this enigmatic waltz. Watch and learn, Ethan, I whisper, picking up where he left off, my mind racing with the weight of this reckless decision and its impending consequences. What unfolds next is a thrilling dance on the edge of the forbidden. I step forward, embracing the role of his navigator through the unknown, where every twist and turn holds the promise of discovery. I transform into a trusted confidant and a guiding teacher, daring to push boundaries, skillfully navigating through awkward moments, and surrendering to the intensity of searing intimacy. The night fades into dawn, shrouded in silence, as the unspoken events linger in the air, the burden of our shared secret pressing down upon us like a thick fog. How could I have foreseen the twist my life would take on that seemingly ordinary morning? As I sat across from Ethan at the kitchen table, the morning light cast a stark glow on the palpable tension that hung between us, a haunting reminder of the reckless choices we had made. The events of the previous night lingered in my mind, like a haunting dream, and I could sense Ethan was caught in the throes of a tempest of emotions. I'm truly sorry, Lydia, he began, his voice thick with remorse, each word dripping with the weight of his regret. I was utterly unprepared when I laid eyes on you. He turned his eyes away, immersing himself in the elaborate patterns of the tablecloth, as if searching for refuge within its comforting design. A wave of uncertainty washed over me, leaving me paralyzed in the moment. My heart ached for him. It was more than the apology that lingered in his voice. His features were etched with a raw vulnerability that captivated the soul. As I stood there, I could see the tapestry of Ethan's life unfold before me, each thread representing a different version of him, an inquisitive child, a thoughtful young man, each moment a vivid snapshot in the gallery of his existence. I yearned to soothe him, to offer the solace he appeared to crave. It's okay, Ethan, I said softly, my smile radiating warmth. No need for apologies. We've all found ourselves ensnared in those fleeting moments, when our deepest desires overpower our better judgment. His eyes darted to mine, a spark of surprise and relief, washing away the tension etched on his face. Is that true? Do you grasp the weight of what I'm saying? The desperation in his gaze was unmistakable, revealing that he was grappling with something far deeper than mere awkwardness. He found himself wrestling with a profound dilemma, a shadowy concern that had lingered in the depths of his mind, buried and neglected for far too long. Feeling the weight of the moment, I knew this was no ordinary heart-to-heart. I was determined to delve deeper. I do, Ethan, I affirmed, my voice steady, yet filled with an undercurrent of emotion. I understand it's a daunting task, yet we can delve into it together. Silence is not your only option. You can break free from the shadows of your suffering. I'm here, ready to hear your story. And if you find yourself in need, I stand prepared to offer my support. His breath caught in his throat, and his eyes grew wide, as though my offer had unearthed a hidden truth deep within him. He leaned in closer, his hands framing the plate as if it held the secrets of the universe, his voice dropping to a conspiratorial whisper. Would you really go that far for me? But what could we possibly... I felt a surge of emotion at the unfiltered truth in his inquiry, and the flicker of hope that lingered in the pause of his words. In that moment, I chose a path that would irrevocably alter the trajectory of our existence. With a conviction that caught me off guard, I declared, I'll teach you. We'll embark on a journey through the essentials, the power of communication, the strength of confidence, and perhaps a touch of the enchanting dance of romance. Small beginnings, yet they hold the promise of something greater. The air thickened with tension as my words echoed through the stillness. His expression was a battlefield, a tumultuous clash of curiosity, fear, and an undercurrent of something deeper, something raw and instinctual. Within him, the heavy burden of societal expectations clashed violently with the seductive pull of the forbidden. But Lydia, we've shared so much, yet the truth remains, you are still my stepmom. Doesn't this feel, I don't know, unsettling in some way? His words pulled at the very core of my being. I sensed the fragile equilibrium we were treading, a precarious thread that had the power to transform our very existence. In that fleeting instant, a fierce urge surged within me, compelling me to break through the boundaries of the ordinary. As I leaned forward, my fingers grazed his, a fleeting touch that sent a shiver down my spine. Family is more than blood, Ethan, I began, my voice a gentle whisper, yet filled with unwavering conviction. In the depths of our shared struggles, it's the unwavering presence that binds us. I yearn to stand by your side, ready to lend my hand in any way you need. And if this is the path I must take, then so be it. Together, we will embark on this journey. The morning sun blazed with an intensity that felt like a jubilant proclamation of our choice. As I gazed into Ethan's eyes, I witnessed a transformation, a spark of resolve slowly eclipsing the earlier uncertainty. He nodded, a subtle shift that carried a weight of meaning far beyond its simplicity. All right, Lydia. His voice had gained a newfound steadiness. My faith in you runs deep. It will be our hidden treasure, a thread that weaves an extraordinary connection between us. The moment has arrived for my first lesson, and anticipation courses through me like electricity. A smile danced upon my lips, and in that fleeting moment, I understood that everything between us had irrevocably changed. As the journey unfolded before them, the road ahead remained a mystery, shrouded in uncertainty and peril. Yet, the irresistible call of the wild beckoned, promising an adventure like no other. The days that unfolded after our transformative conversation settled into an extraordinary cadence, defined by a silent agreement that bound us together. I, Lydia, the unwavering matriarch of this household, suddenly stepped into a new role, one that ignited a thrilling blend of excitement and fear within me. Ethan stood before me, a blend of eagerness and bashfulness radiating from him, ready to embark on a journey of discovery. Our home, once a sanctuary of comfort, had transformed into a stage where the intricate dance of desire and human connection unfolded in the most astonishing ways. I embarked on a journey to unveil the intricate dance of subtlety to Ethan, a potent weapon in the captivating world of seduction. Every day, I selected my outfit with meticulous intention, transforming my wardrobe into a silent instructor of sorts. A flowing silk blouse that dances with every movement, a subtle glimpse of allure, or a playful skirt that sways with a teasing charm. Every outfit became a chapter in a captivating tale, shrouding me in an enigmatic allure that stirred his senses with every glance. Ethan, keenly aware of his surroundings, would catch these subtle shifts, a flicker of realization igniting in his gaze. His initial shyness melted away, revealing flashes of daring, as though he were seizing the intoxicating power of suggestion. On a sun-drenched afternoon, I glided through the living room, enveloped in a flowing, sheer summer dress, its vibrant floral pattern swirling enchantingly with every step I took. His gaze trailed after me, his eyes lingering on the subtle curves that beckoned in the shadows. Feeling his intrigue intensify, I halted, allowing the fabric to embrace my skin, revealing just enough to spark his imagination while shrouding the rest in mystery. His breath hitched, a palpable tension hanging in the air, and I could sense the gears of longing whirring within him. It's about patience, Ethan, I murmured, my voice weaving through the stillness of the room. Beauty unfolds gradually, a delicate dance that keeps the heart in suspense. I twirled, feeling the fabric dance around me, a vibrant, pulsating extension of my very being. The secret lies within the tension that crackles in the air, forging it, nurturing it, and then, in a moment of unexpected revelation, unleashing it. As I spoke, I watched him drink in this new lesson, his eyes widening with understanding. His eyes, once captivated by the alluring spectacle unfolding before him, now sparkled with a profound realization. This was an undeniable force that transcended mere physical attraction. It was a journey into the depths of the mind, where the power of suggestion transformed the mundane into the extraordinary, revealing hidden wonders in the most unexpected places. Our days transformed into a mesmerizing dance, every step a lesson in the art of revelation and disguise. I took on the role of his tutor, delving into the intricate labyrinth of human desire, a realm that was both otherworldly and strikingly tangible. With each gentle revelation, I sensed his confidence swell, his reservations dissolving in the glow of my unwavering support. In the midst of another lesson, I decided to embrace my femininity, slipping into a pair of fitted jeans and a low-cut blouse that highlighted my silhouette, drawing the eyes of those around me. The expression on Ethan's face as he stepped into the room revealed his deep appreciation for the scene before him. "Observe how each outfit weaves its own tale," I urged, lingering in the doorway. "It's a quest to seize the senses, stir the heart, and ignite a hunger for what lies ahead." We plunged into uncharted territories, delving deep into the subtleties of touch, where the dance of closeness and separation unfolded before us. In one fleeting moment, I find myself leaning in, my breath a soft whisper brushing against his ear. In the next moment, I kept a deliberate distance, allowing the tension to thicken in the air between us. These lessons were a complex tapestry, weaving together the physical and the psychological, guiding Ethan to uncover and master his deepest cravings. "It's all about embracing your desires without apology," I said, our eyes locked, the air thick with unspoken tension as we stood mere inches apart. "It's not merely the desires that stir within you, but the way you convey that deep yearning that truly matters. The body whispers secrets of its own, and it is our quest to decipher its messages and react accordingly." In those fleeting moments, I witnessed Ethan transform, his early clumsiness melting away to reveal a deepening awareness of his own identity and the intricate dance of human connection. The journey of education unfolded as a profound exploration of self, intertwining with the acquisition of technical knowledge. I reveled in witnessing his transformation as he blossomed into a figure of newfound confidence. Our unconventional curriculum, intricately woven into the very fabric of our daily lives, was fraught with challenges and shrouded in uncertainties. With every small step, Ethan inched closer to conquering the arts I had vowed to impart to him. A surge of pride coursed through me as I witnessed his progress, intertwined with an exhilarating sense of personal liberation. It dawned on me that I was, in fact, learning alongside him in this transformative journey. As the shadows of that fateful evening descended upon our tranquil abode, an electric tension crackled in the air, a palpable sense of foreboding about the mysteries the night might unveil. The dimmed lights and hushed atmosphere after dinner had always wrapped our evenings in a cocoon of intimacy, but tonight, an electric tension hung in the air, promising to propel us into uncharted territory. With a flourish that commanded attention, I faced Ethan and declared, "The time has come for your education to reach new heights, my dear student." His eyes sparkled with an immediate curiosity, a blend of nervousness and eagerness that I had come to recognize during our recent days of unconventional lessons. I reveled in embodying the mysterious teacher, keenly observing his every reaction, meticulously measuring his journey of growth. Tonight would be unlike any other, I pressed on, a lesson in practicality unfolding before us. Feeling the electric tension in the air, I guided him into the living room, a sly smile dancing on my lips. Tonight we plunge into the depths, uncovering the intricate dance of actions and reactions. I gestured for him to take a seat next to me on the couch, his gaze flickering between my face and the flickering television screen, a silent question brewing in his eyes. With a dramatic flourish, I seized the remote, activating the TV to unveil a world of raw, explicit intimacy. His breath hitched, and a warm flush spread across his neck as the realization of my intent dawned on him. "Your lessons thus far have been mere theory, Ethan," I said, my voice steady, even as the provocative images flickered before us. "Now, you must delve into the tangible manifestation of those yearnings." The turmoil in his gaze was palpable, a silent battle raging within him as he fought to pull his eyes from the screen's magnetic pull. The thrill and unease of this unconventional lesson were unmistakably etched on his face. I leaned in, allowing my perfume to wrap around us, my presence a soothing yet enticing contrast to the alluring scenes unfolding before our eyes. "Watch and learn," I whispered, my voice barely breaking the silence, a promise of secrets yet to unfold. "Observe their movements, the way they react to one another. These are not mere acts. They are dance movements, each pulsating with purpose and ignited by passion. As they entwine in this mesmerizing dance, you are called to discover the rhythm of your own desires, moving in perfect harmony with them." As the scene unfolded, I watched Ethan with keen interest, captivated by his attempts to mimic the actions on screen. His hands fidgeted nervously, and his body language spoke of uncertainty, drawing me deeper into the moment. He found himself locked in a fierce struggle, a clash between his racing nerves and the awakening of his own physical presence. "Go on, Ethan," I urged gently, feeling the weight of his uncertainty. "Embrace the rhythm. Surrender to the movement. It transcends mere physicality, tapping into the deep emotions that fuel it. Allow your desires to lead the way." He paused for a moment, inhaling deeply, before stepping into the seductive rhythm. His movements were rigid at first, but slowly, they began to flow with an intoxicating grace. His eyes darted toward me, a silent plea for approval, a desperate need for validation that he was indeed on the right path. "That's it. Embrace the rhythm," I urged, my voice unwavering, leading him deeper into the dance. "Release your reservations. This is an intimate dialogue among you, your body, and your deepest longings." As the tension on screen reached a fever pitch, Ethan's every movement became more urgent and electric. I stood captivated, my eyes locked on him as he started to maneuver through the undulating tides of his own body, his early uncertainty dissolving in the intensity of the moment. His eyes fluttered shut, surrendering to the intoxicating journey, while his features relaxed into a visage of serene focus. After the heartfelt conversation, Ethan met my gaze with a mix of relief and apprehension, as if waiting for my reaction. The air crackled with the electric thrill of our shared revelation. A profound revelation had unfolded. "Do you understand?" I declared, the pride swelling within me. "In a world where shadows loom and uncertainty reigns, the call to embrace your instincts grows louder. It beckons you to release the shackles of fear, to surrender to the whispers of your body's language, guiding you through the darkness with an unyielding trust. It's a formidable weapon, a force waiting to be unleashed." The stillness that enveloped them was thick with unvoiced inquiries and hidden truths, each moment stretching into eternity. I could feel the weight of the evening settling on Ethan, each moment unraveling in his mind, revealing the profound implications of this daring leap in our unusual connection, and how it reshaped his perception of who he truly was. As this unique teaching method unfolded, our relationship began to transform, reshaping the very essence of the conventional step-parent-stepchild dynamic. As I led Ethan through these uncharted territories, I found myself unraveling, peeling back the layers of my own being, revealing a tangled web of desires and motivations waiting to be explored. Embracing the shadows of the night, I resolved to challenge Ethan like never before, probing the depths of his burgeoning confidence and the expansive nature of our extraordinary journey together in learning. This evening, I chose a movie that promised to challenge and ignite the senses, a captivating ballet of longing unfolding before our eyes. As the opening scene unfolded, I watched Ethan closely, sensing the subtle shifts in his demeanor that had become all too familiar during our unconventional education. "Tonight, I want you to delve deep into the intricate dance of pleasure," I said, my gaze locking onto his with an intensity that promised secrets waiting to be unveiled. "Immerse yourself in the sensations, feel the reactions coursing through you. This experience transcends mere visuals. It's about the profound feelings they awaken within." The movie's tempo quickened, each actor's movements perfectly synchronized, their fervor intensifying, mirroring the escalating desire within each. I watched the turmoil in his expression, a fierce battle raging between his escalating physical reaction and the societal expectations that demanded he suppress such desires. "Feel it, Ethan," I urged, my voice a silken whisper cutting through the thickening tension. "Yield to the moment, surrender yourself just this once." My words pierced through the walls of his inhibitions, and he yielded, letting the scene envelop him completely. As the film unfolded, our dialogue deepened, transforming into an exhilarating exchange of insights and guidance in the moment. I guided him through every step, my voice a calming presence amidst the rising tide of excitement. Good. Keep going, I urged, my voice steady, as he mirrored the actions unfolding on the screen. Quicker. Yes, just like that. His body flowed in harmony with the pulsating visuals, and I was captivated, entranced by the way he maneuvered through the complex choreography of sensual pleasure. He felt a profound awakening, as if he were finally deciphering the intricate language of his own body. With each moment, he shed the shackles of restraint, stepping boldly into a realm where desire reigned supreme and held no apologies. As the tension mounted to its peak, Ethan ascended to a level that took even me by surprise. With his eyes shut tight and muscles coiled like a spring, he released a low, barely perceptible groan. And in that moment, I understood he had reached a pivotal milestone. Yet, our journey had only just begun. I've never been able to do that, Ethan breathed, his eyes fluttering open, revealing a profound blend of amazement and vulnerability that danced within their depths. Not with such fervor. You've elevated the experience to an entirely new realm, I declared, my voice laced with satisfaction and a whisper of pride. But the journey is far from finished. There are always new horizons to chase, uncharted territories waiting to be discovered. The weight of my words hung in the air, palpable and charged, as we lingered in silence, each of us grappling with the evening's unfolding drama and its far-reaching consequences. The air crackled with unvoiced possibilities, heavy with the lingering warmth of our newfound revelation. It's challenging, he rasped, his voice thick with strain. Lingering, mastering the situation. I leaned in, a smile playing on my lips, savoring the warmth of his flushed recognition. Self-control is merely a single thread woven into the intricate tapestry of experience, Ethan. In the chaos of surrender, the true lessons of life unfold. His eyes widened, a flicker of both promise and peril dancing within them. In that fleeting moment of vulnerability, I sensed his readiness to delve into this uncharted territory of knowledge. Just as the moment felt ripe, the movie transitioned into its next scene, wrapping us in a seductive atmosphere that deepened our growing emotional connection. Let yourself go, I whispered, urging him to embrace the unfolding chapter of this intoxicating journey. With the right mentor, you will soar to unimaginable heights. It's a journey of breaking limits, hand in hand. As the night deepened, our lessons unfolded, each moment thick with anticipation. As we delved into a profound conversation, the films flickering on the screen, I came to understand that by guiding Ethan, I was unearthing hidden facets of my own being, pushing the limits of my desires and perceptions. The air crackled with promise, a siren's call that beckoned with an irresistible temptation, urging one to press on into the unknown. Thus, I pressed on, guiding, testing, and enticing, fully conscious that these lessons served a dual purpose, enriching both my journey and that of my eager pupil. The night unfolded with a palpable intensity, drawing attention to the raw essence of desire and the complex dance of physical connection. As the movie unfolded on the screen, a silent guide through a stormy inner voyage, Ethan's eyes drank in every nuanced cue, every flicker of emotion portrayed by the actors. Yet, I sensed a stirring within him, a burgeoning eagerness to transcend the role of a mere spectator in the realm of physical intimacy and step boldly into the dance of active engagement. Kneeling before him, our fingers intertwined, I felt an electric tension simmering just beneath his composed facade. Touch speaks volumes, Ethan, I said, my voice a gentle whisper, each word carefully chosen. It serves as a conduit for expression, a journey into the depths of the soul, and a way to confront the most fundamental yearnings of the heart. His breath quickened, and a fierce determination ignited in his eyes as he moved his hands, guided by my own, to trace the contours of his body, exploring the sensation as if it were a thrilling discovery unfolding before him. His touch was both tender and deliberate, a cautious exploration of the delights hidden within his own being. Embrace the pulse within you, Ethan, I urged, my voice soaring alongside the swell of his growing exhilaration. Allow your hands to lead you, revealing the secrets of your own pleasure. With each passing moment, he absorbed the lesson, his movements transforming into a dance of confidence. His fingers glided over his skin, each touch imbued with a newfound awareness and intent. His eyes, a blend of focus and detachment, reflected the awakening of his understanding of the intricate dance of physical exploration. In that instant, I resolved to delve deeper, venturing boldly into uncharted territory. As I sat closer to offer comfort, my words seemed to reach him more directly, creating a moment of genuine connection. Now, Ethan, I crave your touch. Let your fingers wander, savoring each sensation, and together we will revel in the pleasure that unfolds. He halted, his eyes expanding with a mix of astonishment and anticipation. A fleeting moment of hesitation hung in the air, a charged silence where time itself seemed to hold its breath. With a determined intensity, he turned to face me, his expression showing he was finally ready to share what had been troubling him. His touch was soft, yet it carried an undeniable power, awakening a deep and simmering desire. As I shut my eyes, I immersed myself in the moment, every sensation heightened by the deep trust and intimacy we had built together. As his fingers traced the bare skin of my shoulders and arms, the heat of his touch searing into me, I realized I had led him to a moment of deep revelation. Good, Ethan, I praised, my gaze locking onto his. Experience the electric connection that pulses between us, a tantalizing pleasure that flows and intertwines. This embodies the very core of physical connection, a captivating dance fueled by shared desire. As the movie's plot twisted and turned, our conversation transformed in tandem, reflecting the unfolding drama. With newfound courage igniting his spirit, I resolved that Ethan was ready to transcend the boundaries of self-exploration and embark on a journey into a realm of deeper, more dynamic encounters. I made my proposal, my voice tinged with a teasing challenge that hung in the air, electrifying the moment. With a subtle yet firm guidance, I positioned his hands, urging him to replicate the movements of the characters on the screen. But this time, it was with me as the focal point. The air crackled with an electric tension, brimming with the promise of a deep and transformative bond waiting to unfold. I guided him through the conversation, our words flowing naturally as we rebuilt trust step by step, each touch and gesture unveiling a profound connection. Our hands intertwined, moving together as if they were weaving a tapestry of sensuality and desire, discovering the unspoken language of physical intimacy. We burst into the scene together, both on screen and in the room, as Ethan, fueled by my encouragement and support, reached an exhilarating pinnacle of sensation. In the aftermath, his eyes sparkled with the thrill of discovery as they locked onto mine, and in that moment, we exchanged a profound, unvoiced connection, acknowledging the vast journey behind us and the uncharted realms that lay ahead. That night's lesson unfolded like a pivotal chapter in Ethan's life, revealing the profound impact of trust and guidance. It was a moment that propelled him further along his path to self-discovery and sensual freedom, igniting a spark within him that promised to change everything. In the aftermath of our electrifying evening, a heady blend of longing and revelation hung in the atmosphere, urging us to delve deeper into the mysterious journey of our intertwined fates. I guided Ethan to the bedroom, each step deliberate, my eyes burning with an irresistible allure that beckoned him closer. It was a night destined to challenge limits, to plunge into the wild depths of our bond, and to bask in the intoxicating moments of abandon and bliss. The bedroom, shrouded in the velvety darkness of night, transformed into our sanctuary, a hidden stage for our clandestine ritual. The stillness enveloped us, pierced only by the rhythm of our breaths and the gentle whisper of sheets, amplifying the electric anticipation that thrummed beneath our skin. As the moonlight poured through the window, illuminating Ethan's eager expression, I stood before him, a silent maestro ready to orchestrate a symphony of desire. His eyes sparkled with a mix of eagerness and trepidation, brimming with unspoken questions as he stood on the brink of our shared passion, ready for the journey to begin. "Tonight is a dance with the shadows, Ethan," I whispered, my breath intertwining with his in the dim light. "Let us embark on a journey guided by our deepest desires, delving into the profound depths of our connection." With these words, I set the night ablaze, the dawn of a ritual that would forever etch our fates together. He echoed my every movement, his hands now infused with a boldness that spoke volumes, driven by the silent yet palpable connection of longing that had blossomed between us. In the stillness of the room, our bodies communicated through a silent language of touch, mapping the contours of each other's form. His fingertips glided softly over my shoulders, while the warmth of his lips grazed my neck, igniting a spark that danced between us. Every touch ignited a surge of electricity that raced through my veins. Our exchanged words carried weight, each confession building understanding between us. As we surrendered to the silent call, our bodies intertwined. Our breaths became rapid and fervent. The rhythm of his heartbeat pulsed under my fingertips, the intoxicating warmth of his skin igniting a fire within me, a vivid testament to our growing hunger for one another. Each caress drew us closer to an uncharted frontier, a realm where our worlds would clash in an explosive synergy. As the night unfolded, we found ourselves entwined in a tantalizing chase, each movement drawing us nearer to the edge of exquisite desire. Each movement, each hushed sigh, tightened the tension, amplifying the fervor of our entwined journey. The night air thrummed with the rhythm of our entwined breaths, each gasp and sigh weaving a haunting melody in the symphony of our bodies. The conversation reached a turning point, leaving us both emotionally exhausted but clearer-headed. Our movements entwined in a wild dance, a primal manifestation of our shared desire. I led him, then yielded to him, our roles intertwining in a fluid dance of dominance and surrender. In that instant, we transcended the roles of teacher and student, step-parent and stepchild, becoming two souls intertwined in a raw, visceral bond. As we ascended to the pinnacle of our desire, the moonlight intensified, casting a radiant glow that revealed the profound and exquisite essence of our connection. The room pulsed with our gasps and whispers, a vivid echo of the fervor that bound us in this moment of discovery. In the hushed aftermath, as we lay intertwined, our skin glistening with the remnants of our fervor, the weight of our recent triumph enveloped us like a heavy cloak. This night transcended mere physical release. It was a journey into the depths of our desires, a sacred forging of an elemental connection, a bond sanctified by the intoxicating sacrament of touch. We both sensed that this transcended a simple lesson or a fleeting moment of shared pleasure. It was a life-altering odyssey, plunging into the very core of our beings, where we unearthed an intense love, an unwavering loyalty, and an insatiable yearning that defied the limitations of conventional relationships. This night became an unforgettable testament to the power of surrender, a journey to the extreme heights that trust, guidance, and passion can elevate us to, a pinnacle from which there was no turning back. As we stepped into the shower, the warm water enveloped us, steam swirling around like a veil. Our eyes met in a charged moment, a silent agreement that the night was far from over. A silent agreement lingered in the air between us. The bathroom, alive with the echo of the shower's rhythmic pulse, transformed into an extension of the bedroom's intimacy, a sanctuary where the lessons of the night could unfurl anew in a different, aqueous embrace. I led Ethan beneath the cascading water, the remnants of the night dissolving from our skin, replaced by an intoxicating wave of desire that enveloped us both. The steaming water cascaded over us like a sacred rite, washing away the final traces of restraint and inhibition, leaving our minds and bodies bare and unguarded. Sometimes, I began, my voice resonating through the rhythmic patter of the falling droplets, the most profound lessons reveal themselves in the art of letting our bodies heed their deepest yearnings, to yield to the relentless currents of desire. His eyes shimmering with the reflection of the water, locked onto mine, grasping the unspoken invitation that lingered in the misty air. Without a word, he surrendered, his hands reaching out to pull me nearer, closing the gap that separated us. In the shower's intimate confines, we embarked on a new, exhilarating dance. My body, pressed against his, ignited with every sensation, each touch heightened by the slick connection of our damp skin. His hands, emboldened by the night's fervor, roamed my body with an insatiable hunger, savoring every curve and hollow, transforming me into his masterpiece of desire. With his confident touch, every nerve ending ignited, transforming each moment into an intimate symphony of sensation. As I leaned back against the cool tile, savoring the refreshing contrast to my heated skin, Ethan's fingers traced the path of water, igniting a new adventure of discovery. His touch was both commanding and gentle, making my breath hitch and my body respond with a yearning arch. The shower's intricate dance of vibrations and the swirling mist intensified the sensory experience, amplifying our body's reactions to an almost electric degree. The sound of rain outside filled the silence between our conversations, marking the passage of this difficult, but necessary talk. This is about surrendering to the moment, I urged, my voice rising above the chaos, discovering a fresh resonance in the sweltering air. Allow your body to awaken, to respond and guide you, drawing you ever closer to the edge of ecstasy. I grasped his hand, slick and warm from the cascading water, and pulled him closer, inviting him to explore the thrilling depths of his newfound power. As he moved, his hands expertly tracing the curves of my body, the once gentle symphony of our moans and whispers transformed into an intoxicating melody, a fervent canticle of desire, reverberating against the slick tiles of the shower. A fusion of touch and sensation, heightened by the shower's mesmerizing force. It was a yielding to the raw, primal urges that ruled our very beings, a quiet recognition of the deep bond we had crafted through our intertwined journeys. We lingered in the fading steam, the cool air teasing our overheated skin, a stark contrast to the warmth that enveloped us moments before. My gaze locked onto his, and within the depths of his eyes, I discovered a reflection of the understanding that pulsed in my own heart. The evening unfolded into a life-altering experience, its intensity and impact beyond anything we could have ever anticipated. After our conversation, we both felt lighter, as if a weight had been lifted, a deeper yielding to our desires, and an unwavering faith in the path we, as unlikely allies, had chosen to traverse together. In the shadowy aftermath of our shower, as the final wisps of steam dissipated and the mechanical hum of the water faded into silence, we stood enveloped in the warm embrace of the bathroom, the outside world slipping away, lost to us for just a moment. Ethan and I stood there, our bodies still damp, glistening in the dim light, enveloped in a private moment that pulsed with an unspoken connection. We stood at a pivotal crossroads in our relationship, a moment of irrevocable change where the familiar boundaries of family began to dissolve, giving rise to a captivating new bond. The unspoken questions lingered in the air, heavy with anticipation. What did this shift signify? How would it shape our identities? And what mysteries awaited us in the shadows of the unknown? The air crackled with an electric tension, thick with the remnants of our fervor, a heady blend of longing, fragility, and fulfillment. Ethan's eyes, like clear windows to his soul, mirrored an intense inner struggle, a clash between the allure of surrendering to his primal instincts and the tantalizing possibilities that this daring new path might unveil. My gaze, tender yet unwavering, reached for his, and in that fleeting moment, I understood that no words could ever encapsulate the profound essence of what we had shared. "What is this?" I began, my voice barely a murmur against the lingering hum of the shower. "It doesn't have to shape our destiny." He gazed at me, his eyes, profound wells of feeling, silently probing for answers that hung in the air between us. I pressed on. "Yet if we embrace it, it has the power to draw us nearer, revealing the depths of our bodies, our yearnings, and the very essence of who we are." With a subtle nod, Ethan signaled his grasp of this new reality, a silent acknowledgement that resonated deeply within the moment. He had always been a kindred spirit on my unconventional journey, a path where the rules of relationships twisted and turned, and the very essence of love and connection danced in a fluid, ever-changing rhythm. "The battle rages on, doesn't it?" he asked, his voice laced with a tantalizing blend of satisfaction and the electric thrill of the next adventure waiting just around the corner. I smiled, my fingers gliding softly to wipe away the dampness from his cheek, savoring the warmth of his skin beneath my touch. "No, we're not," I declared, my eyes glinting with a playful spark and a thrill of what was to come. Far from it. In that quiet moment, our secret haven within the bathroom, the whispers of the night lingered in our thoughts, the lessons learned, the intimate exchanges, and the intoxicating warmth of our physical bond. Our unconventional education had taken a transformative turn, weaving a bond between us that neither of us could have foreseen when this journey first began. "Our relationship," Ethan began, his voice heavy with contemplation. "It has been transformed, hasn't it? The familiar limits have vanished, leaving only the unknown ahead." "Absolutely not," I responded, my voice a soft whisper laced with unwavering determination. Yet within that lies a profound beauty. We are venturing into the unknown, forging our own path, redefining what it means to truly connect. The air shimmered with newfound clarity, the burdens of the evening's events dissolving into a thrilling sense of wonder and eager anticipation. In that fleeting moment, we grasped that the confines of conventional relationships held no power over us. Our bond had changed, but we vowed to navigate it with respect and responsibility. So, what lies ahead for us now? Ethan inquired, his face a captivating blend of exhilaration and apprehension. What lies ahead on this winding path, waiting to be discovered? I edged nearer, the heat radiating from our bodies almost merging, an electric tension crackling in the air around us. It guides us to the destinations of our deepest desires. We carve out the rules, shape the boundaries, and determine the very limits of this connection. It is a journey filled with revelations, learning and yearning. A smile danced upon his lips, hinting at secrets untold. One that I knew was a perfect reflection of myself. In that fleeting moment, we exchanged a secret smile, a silent bond that only we could comprehend. Our eyes locked in a silent exchange, a profound conversation woven from threads of love, trust, and the exhilarating promise of boundless exploration. "And if anyone asks," he said with a playful glint in his eye, his tone teasing and light, "we're just expanding our family bonding activities, aren't we?" A deep, genuine laugh erupted from my chest, resonating with the pure joy that enveloped me in this moment. Indeed, a groundbreaking perspective on the intricate web of family relationships. After all, we are not merely a family. We are a family that boldly embraces life on our own terms. As the laughter dwindled into silence, our gazes intertwined, conveying a myriad of unvoiced emotions. We had crossed a difficult threshold, but now faced the challenge of rebuilding a healthy family dynamic. The evening shadows, once merely a backdrop to our passionate dance, now wrap around us like a protective cocoon, guarding our tale from prying eyes and granting us the freedom to let it unfold in a slow, intoxicating rhythm all our own. The morning light seeped into the room, warm and alluring, a tender counterpoint to the moon's enchanting glow that had enveloped us throughout the night. I stirred, my body weighed down by the lingering haze of the previous night's fervent confessions. The room, a silent witness to our intimate exchange, now glowed with the soft light of dawn, inviting us to break free from the cocoon of our shared desires. Ethan's breath, gentle and rhythmic against my shoulder, hinted that he too was navigating the delicate threshold between dreams and reality, his body in sync with the soothing rhythm of our shared slumber. I shifted just enough to keep my back a silent witness to our intimacy, my gaze fixed on him as he lay in peaceful slumber. His body radiated strength, even in stillness, while his features, relaxed in slumber, revealed a serene contentment that echoed the deep bonds we had forged. The shadows of the night danced in my memory, our secret escapades playing out like a flickering, grainy film reel, each moment steeped in mystery and thrill. The heat of our passion ignited like a wildfire. Whispered confessions danced in the air, shared laughter echoed in the corners of my mind, and the ecstasy of our mutual exploration unfolded like a vivid tapestry, each thread woven with intensity and longing. The weight of our shared confessions lingered, but it was a burden we agreed to carry together, a haunting afterglow of our shared revelry. In that tender moment, enveloped by the soft embrace of the morning sun, I understood that this was far more than mere physical or forbidden pleasure. It was a journey into the depths of our shared vulnerability, a revelation of our innermost selves, and the creation of an unbreakable bond that would change everything. Our unconventional connection had ventured into a new, uncharted territory, one that beckoned with the thrill of trust, desire, and love, waiting to be discovered. A faint sound, gentle as the first light of dawn, stirred Ethan from his slumber. He turned, his eyes slowly opening, seeking mine in the soft embrace of the morning light. In silence, we exchanged a profound understanding of the weight of our journeys, and the enigmas that awaited us in the shadows of the unknown. "Morning," he murmured, his voice thick with the lingering warmth of dawn and the weight of unvoiced promises from the night before. "You were incredible," he said, his gaze soft and filled with admiration. "Just like you," I responded, my voice laced with a deep sense of gratitude and warmth. What lies beyond the veil of our reality? It has changed beyond recognition, hasn't it? He smiled, a knowing smile that carried the heavy burden of the night's revelations. No, it's not, he conceded, a hint of resignation in his voice. It's akin to unearthing a secret world of sensations, concealed within the everyday. In the hushed embrace of the morning, we lingered, enveloped in each other's warmth, the soft whispers of dawn a calming balm to the passionate echoes of the night before. The room, cloaked in soft shadows and kissed by dappled light streaming through the curtains, transformed into a sanctuary, a sacred haven where we could pause, reflect, and brace ourselves for the unfolding day and the thrilling adventure awaited us. The air crackled with unasked questions and hidden longings, yet we savored the moment, reluctant to plunge into the day. Instead, we reveled in the aftermath of our shared fervor, the tantalizing promise of what awaited us as we ventured into this thrilling, uncharted territory of our unconventional bond. This morning's postscript revealed not the end of our tale, but a vivid new beginning, a gateway into the depths of our shared journey. As we delved deeper into the mysteries of our entwined desires, we were enveloped by an intense bond of love, trust, and the thrill of discovery together.